Hello. Welcome to stream. I'm excited. I hope you're doing well. I am here. I just had to check to make sure I wasn't muted because I've done that before and no one let me know. They just thought it's a silent stream. If it's not a silent stream, if I'm not talking, something's wrong. Unless I'm thinking, in which case, something's wrong still. Anyways, return to the Obra Dinn. I'm excited to get back to this. We made some great strides. Hold on, I cannot right now with the music because it's so much, and as much as I love, I I really love when there's tubular bells in music. It's just a lot. Anyways, last week we made some great strides on this game. Also, I just feel like everything's just a little bit loud. And I don't know if something in my ears have cleared up, but everything just feels so loud today, and I do have a mild headache, but I don't think that's the issue. Anyways, we have figured out so much and not enough at the same time. We got a lot of people. We haven't even done this one. So we literally only have like one chapter we need to still fill out. Do we need to fill out this page? Is this something we need? No. They just like to start this when you can have 2 pages. Yeah. Anyways. Hi, welcome to stream. My meeting that happens at 7 got canceled, and so I logged off work and ate and decompressed, and it felt great. It felt great. It was very exciting. Also, sorry about the silence all of a sudden because for some reason, stream doesn't. The I can't change any settings that allow me to swap the window with the video. Um, Sorry, I had to do one more little announcement, just a wee little announcement. I can't swap out of the game without it ending all sound, and there's no option to change that. Which is fine. It's fine. Anyways, we are here to figure out the fate of all these people you see dead, and also the ones you can't see dead in the water because they were dragged under by like a mermaid or something like that. We're trying to figure out the mysteries of how everyone died, who they are, so I assume we can give better information for their obituaries. Like, what a way to die. Look at this dude. Sometimes you have to find out more details about people based on other events happening in the same story. Like, this person was actually ripped apart. Like, this guy was ripped apart, but this guy was also like... Actually, I know what happened to these guys. But this guy was ripped apart, but there was another dude that was impaled and probably taken under the water. So, this guy... This was a firing squad situation. This is the guy that he was accused of killing, even though he did not. So there's a lot of things happening, and we're just trying to figure it all out. There are certain ways that some people died that I'm just like, I hope to never be caught in that position. Like, there's a guy. So there was a Kraken attack. Or just a giant squid. I don't know how you want to feel it, how you feel about that. A giant squid came and attacked, and that it happens. But I think it's just trying to learn who everyone is. Unfortunately, some guy was like, "Okay, it's time to poop," and so he went to poop. But the Kraken had just appeared. He was like the first victim, and he was squeezed to death, and that's his bones right here. And it's hilarious, but also sad because he died. I guess. We assume it's sad. Oh, can I go in there? Oh, no, it's locked. Okay. Anyways, we are not too far off. So if we go to I have to remember my controls every single time. If I jump to the very end, we're trying to fill out this entire card. There's like 63 people we have to know how they died, and we can only get one of these lines when I figure out 3 people. So that's what we're doing. So let's see if we can figure this out. Also, I'm gonna have to do that so I can refresh the page. I just swapped to you. Why? Okay, there we go. Now I can see what's happening, so I can see if things are here. This is great. All right. This is the glossary of all the roles and stuff like that. It's so good. Sometimes it helps. Let us figure out. So we know how some people died. We know some people's names. We don't always know everyone, but this guy absolutely took himself out because his wife, which also happened to be his first mate's sister, got killed in the attack from the Kraken. But then also they were trying to, and I assume because he was so sad, they wanted to call mutiny and run a coup on the captain. We need to figure out who this guy is, though. That's the problem. I really want to, and he shouldn't be that hard. He has the lowest difficulty level of deduction, and I'm like, I don't know who this dude is. He would solve so many of these other murders and stuff like that. He's been in here since early on. He was there when a stowaway got crushed, and then when someone else got crushed when they were lowering the same cargo. Because we just don't have any information from this dude. Like, he perished on the same page he showed up on. Which is Orlop stern, neath the tiller, lower away, oi, wait, no, down below. And there's not a particular, there's a particular, job, if you will, that does that, but there's not a one person sort of thing. Like I said, if we go look to see who's working on the cargo, the ship's steering tiller, but it's just a lot of storage and stuff. So if we look at all the people's jobs, nope. Maybe he's he's just a seaman. He does manual labor on and below the deck. Like, he's a low-level crew from what I can tell. He has no other higher level anything. Even the midshipmen are, privileged. They wear nicer stuff. Stewards are the assistants to the mates, and the mates are assistants to the captains. All the people with, individual titles like that have stewards. So, I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be hard to figure out who this guy is, though. Well, this guy, not him. This guy with the hat. He's been in a lot of photos. A lot of photos. So this guy is the one that also went down to stab him. So we need to keep that in mind, because he's been in a fair amount of stuff. Let's see the memories for him. He was here with this first sick guy. Okay. And these pictures here, these are the ones where these are the pictures that the 3 pictures we're supposed to identify people off of, which is crazy. But yes. The gunner's mate. Or maybe it's the mate or the assistants. Well, no. I don't know why he's the gunner's mate. Anyways, we know how a lot of these people died. We don't know their names. Some of them we do. Some of them we've confirmed. But this guy, he's a mystery. Um Same thing on the cargo deck. We know he was taken out. I'm still okay. So what we can do is we can actually go investigate these again. I don't know where I am right now, so just give me a hot second. I don't know if I want to be on this side. The Kraken really messed up this level. You can see a bunch of bodies. You can see some broken ship things. It was pretty gnarly. It was pretty gnarly. For some reason, someone had to sleep with a whole cannon in their room, which is horrifying. Yeah, there's nothing in here from what I can tell. Okay. There's this event that happened. What am I looking for? This. Okay. That's one of the sick guys, I think? I don't know. There's a lot that happened on this level, too. There was... I won't call it tomfoolery, but there was definitely some foolery. Don't mess with... Don't mess with mermaids, I think is the lesson we need to learn. I think that's one of the deck guy. Well, obviously one of the deck guys, but I think that's one of the sick deck guys. We still gotta find the last chapter's worth of stuff. We don't have all that information. And you can tell when there's something dead that you need to look at because all of a sudden your thing comes up. Like, no one particularly died necessarily in this one except for the cow. So I'm looking for anything that triggers that animation that's not already on the ground. These guys, that crab thing that was over there, did a number on them. It's a bad time. It's a bad time. Nothing here. Let's go on down. Well, okay. This is the workshop. Been here before. No one's dead in here. That's great. I love when people aren't dead here. But there's a dead guy somewhere along this path. Maybe? Oh, maybe not. I was on the other side. That blood drop doesn't mean anything, nor this one. But yeah, there's a guy right here. That was bad. And then we've already, looked at this guy in his event. It's actually part of the same event, I think. Anyways. More the crab guy. Bat time. This guy got spiked. I don't know if you can see this. They have spikes they could shoot from their souls. Or, no, I guess not souls, but from their beings. Okay. So a couple of people died in there. There was a stowaway in one of the barrels that got crushed. And then this guy got crushed by the cargo. This was a doomed journey. Not everyone made it out alive. There's at least 2 people still alive. At least 2. We've already found the dead one in here, so that's nice. Like, I think right here is where the barrel was. Yeah, this barrel right here that that's missing. There's nothing else in here that triggers this. So yeah. Let us continue. Boozy. Go out. All right, there we go. Hello, welcome in. Let's see. Not seeing anything down here. This is as low as this goes. Yes, there is a leg over here. Don't worry about it. We've already talked to the guy. He may or may not still be alive. Hello, Frizzy Izzy. How are you doing? How was your day? What'd you do today? Fantastic. My day's been okay. It's been quiet, kind of low key, not too busy at work, which is nice. I say not too busy, but I had constant work. Oh, there's the other crap thing. Don't like this room very much. It's just too much. Okay, so let's go upstairs. I'm still trying to identify people. That's the whole game. And when I figure it out, we'll be done with this game. But there's people that shouldn't be so difficult, and it's difficult. So I don't know. Hopefully we can start making sense of all the events here. We've already talked about this guy out here. I feel like whoever now gets to keep this ship really will get to make some money off of selling everyone's belongings, because they don't need them. They're dead. Are you okay? Why'd you stay in bed all day? Were you sick? You sick? My boss today asked us a silly question. He was like, "Hey, how's everyone's workload today? Are y'all working today?" And I was like, at first I was like, were we supposed to have a day off? But more importantly, I typed this out. I was like, I kind of don't want to work today. I just want to sleep. People started laughing about it. I was like, yeah. They're like, I feel that. I can't go in. You know what? Valid. I don't remember having a lot of days where I could sleep in. I wonder how much of this we can see again. This is one of my favorite stories out of this whole thing. This is when the Kraken, he's the first victim of the Kraken. Poor dude. Poor dude. Okay, he doesn't know. He's just like, oh, poop deck, I guess. So let's go upstairs. I want to see what's happening up here, because no one else seems to know. Or they're looking. They're like, something's amiss. The energy's all wrong. So I'm trying to see if someone else was dying at the same time, but it seems no. Oh. Wait, how did this guy die? He didn't die from the same thing. Why is he here? What? Oh, he may have actually been the first one.
Let me on.
Oh, he was shot.
You bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
So he got clubbed in the face. And you'd think that's probably what took him out, but I think it was actually the hit that twisted his neck too far. And he folded. He folded Um, but I think we may have actually already figured out some stuff about this guy. I'm trying to see. I wonder, can I go down? No. Okay, so I'm stuck up here with this story. Meh. Oh yeah, we've already kind of solved this. So this was the beginning of the Kraken. He didn't survive. That guy, he didn't survive. This guy, I don't think he survived either. He definitely didn't. He's been in a lot of these, or this is just the guy that looks the same. I don't know. We have a goat. Okay, let's go get out of here. Okay, so that was a 2-layer thing that we could get to on just that particular one. I still don't know what that is out over there, but here he is. An unfortunate happenstance. Okay. We're on the dune. This is deck 1 dune. Okay. We know who this is. We know he's the one that was taken out by Nathan Spears with Peters, which means we definitely know that Nathan Peters is not... He is not the guy with the hat that I keep thinking he is. This is not him. This is... I'm trying to figure out if the accident with the brother, who is Samuel Peters here, I wonder where things went wrong for him, that he died and somehow he's blaming the Danish guy. So we're going to put this as unknown steward. We don't know. He was absolutely taken out too. Let's go back to... Let's see. Let's go to the crew. What else did you do today, Frizzy Izzy? Frizzy Izzy Wizzy? So we don't know how he died. But we know he's dead. It was an accident. It was an accident. So did I. Actually, I did that. For some reason, I do things in the middle of the night, so I cleaned my apartment at 2 in the morning. But it feels great. It feels great. Yeah. That. Vibes, truly. I'm like, I might actually be able to invite, and by be able to invite, I could have invited someone over. I just was being lazy and maybe anxious. Anyways, I could have friends over because I feel comfortable about the cleanliness. If I ran the vacuum, I'd feel even better. But I wasn't going to do that at 2 in the morning. So, yeah. You have anything going on tomorrow? This is the first mate's steward. Is that? We got the captain steward. He's Swedish. First mate steward. We know that he was killed by a sword, but we don't know by who or his name. We know he was burned. Don't remember that, but he was burned. Don't know this fella. Oh, cool. Hope y'all get to hold a bunch of cute babies. I like how you use my mom's like first name and not like Mimi or something like that. That's okay. She has 18,000 names to me, and that's okay. All right. So here's what we're trying to figure out, because we still don't have this guy, and I thought we did, but I do not know why. He was shot by who? Who is Alexander Booth? Oh, because the same guy that shot him into he did the killing shot is still this guy. It's this guy still. So until we figure out who he is, then we can't figure out who, we can't get the other guy. But we got to figure out him first. Okay. That sounds like so much fun, though. Sometimes going to the shelter. It also feels a little bit sad a lot. Because people have to end up there. I guess it's better than them being on the street, I guess. Have I ever opened these stores in my life? Okay. What am I missing here? We know how he died. Let's see this.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
What's your step? Here, let me help you.
So Nichols, who's been honestly a bad actor this entire time, he's killed a lot of people, but not as many people as one of these other dudes. Oh, there's nothing else to investigate here. So he did, but we need to figure out who that guy is that he's stabbing. Or knifing, I should say. There's no going up. I can't go into these rooms while we're in this particular view. This is the violinist and I guess guard of this stuff. And he's trying to get to this because it's like expensive and whatnot. Unless this is not the violinist. This is the violinist? Who is this guy? Interesting. I never gave much thought to this being actually the violinist and this being someone else. Who are you? Huh. Well, there's no going up. There's no going anywhere else. Just there. Yeah, this is Nichols right here. He's been awful. That's why he eventually had to go. And by go, I mean one of the Formosans did shoot him before he could get off the boat because he knew what he did. He knew what he did. I don't know who this guy is. That's the Kuladao. That's Nunzia, I think is his name. And this is... I feel like I'm missing some part of this where I don't know how the Formosans got involved with this. Okay, so that's the one that was stabbed. I wonder if there's more downstairs then. Because there's two parts to this whole ordeal. I think I need to go down one more, maybe two more levels. I mean, I only have so many levels I can go down to begin with. It's not this level. Let's go down one more. Hey, Spike. I mean, guy who got spiked. Okay. So we come over here. This is where this happened. But we don't... that guy may not have been dead. He just got clubbed, though. This is where that stuff was. But they put that on the little boat to take with them elsewhere as they were trying to escape. And I think this just opens into this space. Okay. I just now noticed that the sound effects on these stairs are a little bit different. Or maybe I just never noticed. Okay. Let's go back up. So this is... Okay, I know what that is. This is right after this. So this is Edward Nichols, second mate. He was shot by this guy, but he was, before he could be, anything else could be done, they were attacked. Cool. And he died. This guy, this is all based on the boat. This is all right after this event. So the murder. So Nichols kills Nunzio Pasqua. He was knifed by the second mate. We know that much. And then Hawk Sang Lao was shot by a gun. Okay, we know that. Who's this? I don't know who that is right now. But he was up top, and his body's up here. Or where he is. He was trying to get on a boat. So I wonder if it has to do with these people up here. Nichols is right here. This is It Bing, and this is the lady with them. I can't remember her name. And then there's this guy, and then there's this guy. But I'm pretty sure... Well, let's find out who he is. The escape.
Let them go!
Yeah, this guy's been in a lot of little areas. And this is the guy we're trying to figure out who he is. He's clubbed a lot of people. This seems like a bad time. And there's this guy who... And that's a guy that ends up, I think, stabbing the captain at the very end. I don't know if this guy actually fired a warning shot. I've been debating it because obviously he was shot that way, but also I'm looking at some of this blood splatter. I'm like, some of it's going forward, which means that he had to have been shot by this guy too. Like, looking down the barrel, if I can get into a place, he may have missed, or he didn't shoot. So this is the chapter after the bargain, which I can't even finish up yet. This is still the Doom. Okay. And the problem is that there's a lot of story to go through. So we know who he is. He's already been identified. Do we know who he is? Who are you? One of these guys is named Paul. He's not dead yet, but this guy is. The never-ending battle of who's this guy, and I heard a name Paul.
Move quick.
You'll not take the last one.
So this person is pointing at this. This is Paul then. I feel like this is Paul. We just don't know who this is. Okay, let's see. Who was here? Of course, this guy. Okay. First mate was there. Okay. First mate Stewart. But we don't know who he's killed by. Okay, we got more people up here. Of course he was there. The fact that this guy, the gun guy with the hat, are in so many of these is wild. We don't know where she is, but she is alive. We believe that she's Mary. She's Miss Jane Bird, and this is Emily Jackson, or swap them around, and they're both alive in the UK. This looks like the guy that stabbed him. Okay, he was there when the guy got crushed. I said he was taken up by Alexander Booth. Okay. Not really what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Like, there's just so many of the same people who are in the same spot, and that's so peculiar. We don't know who he is. He might be of the Chinese delegate that are working on the ship as topmen. We solved everyone in chapter 2, so we have no questions there. We only had 2 people in chapter 2 also. We know he was taken out, but we don't, again, until we figure out who actually that one guy with the hat is, we can't figure him out. This guy, I still don't know how he died. Trying to see if I can see more of his face, but that seems difficult. I didn't realize there was a guy hanging off the back over there. There's a lot of people on this little boat. I would like to get on the boat and see who everyone is. So this is... I can't tell. It's really hard. He's over here trying to give a warning shot. You have other people getting all up in the business. They're like, I heard there was a fight. Time to club someone. And then he comes running. What's happening down here? Oh, yeah. So this is the gunner. Is this the gunner? No, this is not him. This is that guy. This is the gunner guy. Truly. And also, hello, welcome in. Okay, I can only do that on the bodies. Okay, so he died. Someone's brother died accidentally. And let me tell you what was an accidental death. I mean, this guy kind of died accidentally. He got caught up and someone stabbed him. And then 3 more people were absolutely obliterated. Or 2 more people were absolutely obliterated right here. I can't go in. Anyways, he was listening. This guy, he was here with the 4th mate. And you could tell who the mates are and who are the people who have specific jobs. So like the 1st mate, 2nd mate, and all of them. Let's start with the captain. The captain wears his hat like that, and the mates all wear their hats. They have the similar style hats. Sometimes they wear them like this, but sometimes they wear it like that. It's fine. Other guys have top hat looking things, bowlers, whatever, a trucker hat, but old. And this guy was the one that was hiding, and he was knifed. I don't think this is Peter. I don't know who he would be, but he's definitely one of the guys that's a midshipman because he is and I also don't know who killed him. I don't think that's correct, but because he's dressed so nice and has that, that thing and everything, he looks a little bit higher class. He's one of the midshipmen. You'll rarely see the top men on the ground because they work, up top on the mast and stuff like that. So if we go back up, you see all this going down. It's like I'm firing a warning shot, or I will. But this dude got stabbed. And I still cannot identify either of them. So I keep trying to get back to anything, just anything. I don't want the escape. I want to go. Okay. Well, let's see what else we can find. The door's over there. People over here just so ready for a fight. But this is definitely the eyes of a killer. He's killed a lot of people. How are you doing today, Emma? And everyone else. There's like 7 people watching, and hi, welcome. So there's that dude, and then there's this dude, but I don't think this is the same encounter. No, this is the Escape 306. Did I just watch this one? I just forgot. Yes.
Let them go.
Last one. Move quick.
Okay, we've also seen that too. Alright, let's get out of this cycle of doom. Nice! Awesome. Sounds productive. Sounds productive. All right. So this is this is that guy that we can't identify for some reason. He should be the easiest.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Where are they? They. Who is they? So the captain wasn't having that. And so this guy has a open wound on his throat. So that's a thing. It's a bad time for him. And then you see this guy that's about to drop down. He's not dead yet, but he will be. Same with the captain, but he's not dead yet either. What an interesting change of music. Especially since this is where the game started at. Okay, what else can we see out here? Okay. Well, we knew. Well, that's it. Okay. Where are they? At the bottom of the ocean, of the sea. Who is they? Interesting. Let's work our way backwards. There's not a lot of information. So I think that was him slowly choking on his blood as he bleeds out. Then Captain got stabbed. He's like, this sucks. And also in his lung. And this guy just was like, hey, but what if I take out your frontal lobe? And you know what? It's like that sometimes. Sometimes you just get clocked just wrong. Or just right if you're the captain. He really showed up to a gunfight with an axe. That's a choice. Look at this action shot though. It's so sick. We don't get any more information on this guy. But we know what happened to her. We know what happened to her. It's a sad state. There's no going down. Once again, strange choice of music for this particular ending point. Okay. I just want to collect as many names to see if I can start connecting them to people. Because again, we have almost everyone, almost all the events identified. Just the chaos of, we know we've already identified them. Just the chaos of, this guy was the one that was torn apart or crushed. The chaos of the doom of the Kraken was a bit much. I don't remember this one. Or this is chapter 6. Oh, this is the crab one. So yeah, that's not a good time. And let me tell you, this guy right here, not a victim of this. This guy just happened to get struck by lightning. He's actually falling from up there. He's a top man. This is related to the whole mermaid thing, whether it's like of the same species, and these are the ones with the crab legs. I don't know. I'm gonna call it a bad time though. I can't go downstairs, which is a little bit disappointing. Goat. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I think he was the one on one of the ones getting on the boat. I think this is our other guy that tried to take out the captain. They all look pretty scared. I wonder how they managed to do this. I don't know. Did they just take a whole bunch of pictures of people and then just stylize them in this particular art? Or what? It just seems like a bad time. And it looks like there's someone sitting on the back, but I think it's just the mimicry of the creature, or I don't know. Maybe they found, drowned sailors and they attached them and they reanimated them. It's whatever it is, it's horrifying. This is not even that large of a boat. So much happening on here is so strange. This is not a large ship. I've played Sea of Thieves. This is one of the maybe small boats at this rate. I can't remember their names. The large ones are a bit much. Okay, so he was stabbed at it. This guy fell. One of the top men. Okay, we know he's one of the Chinese top men. But again, not helpful. There's 4 of them. But he was definitely electrocuted is what you would call that, but being struck by lightning feels more along the lines. It feels it's the right level of aggression. These guys were spiked. One was holding the other, and they were spiked. We've got them already fixed or chosen. Okay, let's see if we can identify any other higher level officer type people. Like people who wear long coats like this. I don't know why he's here. Oh, so this is all the crap stuff. Okay.
Clear the deck. We'll move the boat to stern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this?
This guy has no self-preservation.
Solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Was one of those the butcher or the chef? Because that's what I'm gathering from this conversation. He's like, I can fry this up real good. Which is, valid. Okay, I don't want to go there yet. Oh, this guy got in the mouth. He's the one that was doing all that talking without actually doing anything. Okay. Can I get past him? No, this is as far as they'll let me go. I wanted to get in front. Let's walk around here. Let's look at the... this is actually a really good look at everyone's faces. This is Lars. We've seen Lars before. Huh. The dude got backhanded. Backfin. Bat! Lay down, son. I I feel like they should have thought, I should probably restrain this tail in case it gets all weird like a fish when you pull it out of the water and it's still flopping around. That's what this is. This is exactly what this is. What's happening up here? Some sort of confrontation. That's the captain. This is first mate. This is the gunner. He is the man with the gun, but also specifically the top hat guy. This is a guy with a handgun. Okay. Not sure what his duties are or who they thought they were fighting. This is one of the top men. Another top man. This is one of the Chinese guys. You can kind of tell by their clothes, and I'm trying to base it off of that because faces aren't good to do that with. Clothing, though, especially if they're wearing traditional clothing, this could be... He looks like he's part of the rigging team, but also the Formosans that they have tied up are about to go on this boat. We just don't know where they are. Ooh, was this the accident? Is this his brother? Who are you? No, this is Hamidou Diom, who doesn't have a brother here. Oh, it's our guy again. It's our guy, the first mate's friend that went to go call mutiny on the captain. I'm like, for what? There's no one left on the ship. Everyone died. What are you trying to do, bruh? We've already identified this guy and found out how he died. The only way I could remember him is that his nose is very long and pointy and also very far from his top lip. Okay, so we got a rigging guy. This is after this is unholy captives. This is after the murder. This is two things after the murder. Okay. He was... I think the guy that killed him was actually some sort of steward. We'll come back to that. He was one framed for it. It just feels like we're missing the in between. And then also we have this guy who went to... Okay, let's see if we can figure something out from here. Okay, we have On Your Toe Boys. How can you do this? This is one of the Formosans. In fact, the two that are speaking, I guess Formosan at the time. I don't know. Load her up. We best push off. Let me go. Give her here, will ya? Captain, slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Someone's calling for the captain, and then someone says, give it up. Okay. Trying to see if we can see anything else here. The goat's still with us. Okay, looking at the original picture over here, We have a lot of the guys already standing right here around the captain. Captain is right here. We see him standing there. Nichols is about to get on the little boat. That's third mate. Fourth mate. We know he was clubbed. We know he was actually electrocuted. There's the Formosans. We got him right. We got him. Like, you can kind of look at the third mates and go, they kind of dress like the mates, the stewards. They kind of look nice, but also so do the. This is like the surgeon, purser. I don't know if he drowned. Maybe he did. He was in the boat that capsized. And then, of course, our guy here that we don't know who he is, but we know he was knifed by Witterell. Okay, let's continue searching every scene, seeing stuff I haven't seen yet. Yeah, that's one of the Chinese guys, I believe. There's another one. There's this one. This is both of those guys. There's Gunner and then there's this guy. Man, sunscreen would have worked wonders back in the day. I forgot the whole thing that we were looking at was actually right here. But you really get a pretty decent look. This looks like some sort of steward or midshipman. Okay. I'm not getting any new information off of this. I like how we get to walk through the echoes of time. This guy had an unfortunate fall, I'm guessing. Smash his head right here. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. That's unlucky. This guy is like, oh my goodness, what's happening? Okay, we already know who he is and how he died. Are you the butcher? Well, oh, this is the guy that lost his leg. He bled out. Okay, what else can we see in this particular view that I didn't know I could go see? I can't crouch. These are the guys in the workshop. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. This actually helps. Okay. The people, carpenter and carpenter's mate. American, cool. Okay. Okay, let's find out who you are on the picture, actually. There we go. Okay. I wonder if we can see him. No, this is not that. Let's put him under unknown seaman. Okay. This is... That is the butcher there. He was spiked. It was a bad time for him. There's a surgeon's mate. We've gotten all these guys, which honestly, amazing. He was the one struck by the tail. I wonder if he's the cook. Oh, the cook doesn't have a mate. No. We don't have enough information about this guy still. Wait, is he? Oh, okay. Sorry. I had a thought and then the thought just sort of disintegrated. Okay, could be the cook. I don't see. Now that it's easy to recognize the people who work in here. We know that guy. Show me your face. Would I be able to recognize them if I kept scrolling through all the people in the picture? Um... Huh. Oh, there's that guy. Okay. This feels like this is him. So he is the carpenter or carpenter's mate. Unsure. I didn't see enough of that other guy's face from the side. Okay. Can't get out. This guy. I was wondering if... Who did I see? Was it this guy? Is that the same guy? Davy James or... I don't know. The purser, maybe? He looks like another steward. He came a-running. I just don't know. They lost control. Things went as wrong as they possibly could on this. He's like, what's that commotion about? This dude's wearing a vest. He's like, it's vest day for me. Oh my goodness. Okay. These guys were both taken out. Do we know who they are? No. Well, we know one of them, the surgeon's mate, was taken up by the terrible beast. And this guy who... Oh, interesting. He looks like he could be one of the Chinese guys. This is... Okay, yeah. But this story doesn't really say much. You got people speaking 3 different languages here. You got someone speaking... One of these is Russian. I guess maybe these 2 are Russian, and then one of these is speaking... Oh, what is that? A language from India. Okay. Let's see. So, guy's on fire. Valid for screaming like that. The screech of the monster is horrifying. I don't know. Did someone toss a Molotov cocktail? Is that what happened? You okay, dude? Someone dumped some oil or something. Definitely wasn't gasoline. And they're closing that to keep it from getting out. That's the workshop guy. This guy stabbed crap dude. These guys are already gone. And there's another crap dude over here. You just can't see him. Like the original, one of the original, I don't know. This guy is trying to reload whatever gun this is. Someone did set him a flame. This dude. Where are you going? Are you the one that crawled all the way down here? Interesting. What a strange thing to do. And then this guy's already been, you know, spiked. He's not dead yet, but he's having a bad time. As one would think. Okay. He burned. This guy. We can't really see many people because they're, you know, they're all covering their face because something is very bright all of a sudden. I don't know what's up with this guy. And they're fighting another battle. Okay, so there's not much here. So this is the workshop guys? Is there another guy? Okay, I thought there was a guy hiding over here at first. I was like, what you doing? What you doing? They got clawed. Oh, this guy threw this at it. That's a young feller. This is the butcher. What a weird monster. I hate it. Yeah, these guys got clawed. He got knocked back, but he's not dead. So that's a plus, I suppose. There's the other one coming down. Okay. Okay. What else can we see up here? Look at this dude. This guy got spiked. It's a bad time for him. This guy also got spiked. But we don't get a thing that he's dead yet. It's kind of annoying. Have we figured this guy out? It's already done for Nick. We have a Nick. Who do we think is Nick? Nick is dead. So Nick is not someone that we've put down yet in here. Oh, there's Nick here. They've already done a Nick. We got Nick. It's already done for Nick. Stay back. What's going on? Beat to quarters, enemy aboard. Come on, boss. Who would be Nick's boss? Who is Nick? Nick. Nicholas. Oh, this is great. I love when we can figure out who people are. Okay. Is there a boss to the top men? I don't think that's a thing. He's not dead yet, but this may or may not be Nick. This is giving Omid. What am I trying to do? Okay, sorry. I was really struggling just then. This is who I have as Omid, which I still agree. What happened to him? Omid. 7 memories. He disappeared in the Doom. He's one of the guys we don't know what happened to him. That's unfortunate. Let's go through that doorway, wherever it is. Not up here. This guy, he's not Hat Guy, but he's the guy that I've seen a lot. This is Gunner. Okay. Like, what a terrible event this was. Like, you can tell this isn't really human because while this thing is facing this way, his legs are facing the other way. That's so upsetting. But smart to toss that out, my guy. Real smart. Oh, is he trying to close that or is he trying to keep it open? I'm very confused about what's going on there. And this guy... Anyways, let's see. Let's see if we can figure out more based on the Doom, weirdly enough. Because I want to figure out what happened to Omid. We know so much was happening up there. But we don't know what happened to him because of all the scenes we've seen. He never really reappeared, and a lot of these scenes are like this guy and this guy. Nope, this isn't the right guy. Well, this is moments before when he got spiked.
Hey! Come on, boss! No, get there! Hey! Cats!
Oh, he got spiked too. This is the... Okay. Okay. Is this the surgeon? Or is this the bosun? They don't have the right accents for that. Heave. Okay. Come on, boss. No, get down. Hey, catch. Burn it quick. There's no text on that one. I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down. Give me that gun. They make for the lazarette. Secure the hole. Someone shoot the thing. Carpenter. I don't know if that's it. Oh, this is so hard. Legit, this dude is honestly some of my favorite acting. Lars, don't be laying on the ground being sexy. Now is not the time for that. Oh. Yeah, that's completely unrelated, but this guy managed to escape. I forgot I could do that. I legit forgot I could do that. I get to right click and go, oh, they're these people. Okay. He was spiked. That's Nick. That seems like a bad time. Okay. The Doom.
Sir, loose cannon!
What a bad time. I don't think I've seen anything that was necessarily accidental, is what I want to say. Like, they mentioned that someone got killed accidentally, and then someone blamed someone else and then killed them. The Danish guy. And so I want to know what that's about. I think Omid is actually gone at this point. We don't know what happened to him. Which makes sense. That's normal activity, apparently. Okay, this guy. He's got strong arms. This guy and this guy. Okay, we've seen them. This is one of the... Okay, we're gonna go see. This, not him. I feel like I might be confusing a couple of these people, like third mate here with the beard, because trying to decide which guy with the beard is the correct guy with the beard is hard. Not him. I feel like the surgeon, we would see his mustache rotated upwards, unlike the other guy I keep seeing with the mustache is rotated downwards. That's pointed downwards. So Beard 1, I don't think that's the guy we've been seeing. I think he has a different style of hat on. I'm not seeing him currently. It's not this guy. Maybe he's up here. But no one up here is wearing a hat, so that's not all that useful. But we do have a bunch of beard guys. Well, at least one. We don't need to worry about them or him. I don't know where this guy's gone. That's not the same guy, but that's another beard guy. Well, we know what happened to him. And then there's this guy, but I think he's one of the ones that got off the boat. Yeah, that guy. I don't know. I still haven't figured out who he is. He seems moderately important if he was talking to the captain. We're not doing a great job today. And this is moments before this guy gets shot. It's a bad time. Okay, what else can we see in this scene at this point? Because I didn't know that sometimes you could actually go upstairs and see stuff. Okay, so there's this guy with the tattoos. He's kind of notable. Okay, so he was working on this. Hat guy is. These dudes are absolutely being crushed. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Can't go up. But we do see tattoo guy. Is this the guy that also so these two may have been in cahoots with the first mate, the one that wanted to do the mutiny. They're both like basic level dudes. So maybe one is a top man though. I wonder for the top men are Chinese, cool. One of them is already dead, who we've already identified. One is from New Guinea, one is English, and one is Russian. And then, of course, Omid, who's gone at this point. We don't know what happened to him. Who do we think would have the tattoo? Because he's not one of the Chinese guys. Like, let's mark him off of that. That leaves the guy from New Guinea. I don't think he's an Englishman. And the guy from Russia. I could see him being either New Guinea or Russian. Also, when did Lars accidentally, and I say that with air quotes, kill Samuel Peters? That's the question I've got to ask. We don't have that many people. Well, I say we don't have that many people to identify still, but we absolutely do. Um. Oh, excuse me. First mate. So there was a Paul, but that is the first mate, Stewart, that was going to Wales, or is from Wales. We have. Yeah, these two guys are not stewards, but one might be a top man, the other might be just a regular seaman. I honestly could see neither of them are Samuel Peters. We know that for sure. Samuel Peters died in some other way that we just don't know yet. Um, I what if they're both Russian and they're here to take out the captain? Though the guy in the video in the segment where the captain was fighting, he did not have a Russian accent, and they tend to be pretty accurate about this. So then, not Russian, he's got to be English. Or I guess maybe Welsh. But I honestly can't tell the difference because I just haven't listened to someone from Wales speak. Maybe Henry Brennan. And we didn't even get to hear the other guy speak, I don't think. Okay. I did all that just to get back to pretty much the same page. This is great. I love how I do that. It's not the captain's steward, though. Okay, so this guy was definitely someone working underneath the boat. What if this was a thing against, like the Welsh against the English? Okay. We know who that is. We know he was. Oh, that's a great question. Oh, we don't know what happened to him. He was drowned by a beast. Nope. A beast. Holy cow. All right, 3 more done. Who did I get right? Hey, all right, nailed it. He was the cook. Yes. Because he was in the capsized boat. Henry Brennan. We know who he is. Yes, we can finish up other people now. This is exciting. Okay. So let's go back to murder or the calling? Murder. Because we now know who shot this guy. He was not shot by him. He was shot by Henry. And then let's go back. Well, I mean, I don't know what we're missing. Okay. Okay. The Danish man. We've already solved all those. Not him, not him. Not him. Not him, not him. This is who are you, guy? I don't know. That's not correct. O'Hagan, you still breathing? Nichols, shoot them. Okay. Let's continue on through. There's someone I'm looking for. Her name is Boon Lan. Okay, I'll never remember that. I keep trying to, and I have yet to, but we'll see. It may stick one day. These people, they were absolutely drowned by a terrible beast. They were pulled under. Okay, we got them. We got him. We got him. We don't have him. Oh, this is the guy. All's fine. John been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? Okay, so there's someone named John in this scene. Okay, let's go look at the leg, because that'll tell us more about this particular scene. We got to get over here in this sideways ship. Man, I was worried we weren't going to find at least one of these guys. But we did. I'm so happy that we did. Okay, we know about that. Let's go on downstairs. There's so much right here at the base of the stairs. And then, can we go down deeper? What are we looking for? Oh, the leg. Okay. The leg, it's not going to be over here. It might be lower, actually. I could be wrong. We'll see. Leg. No, it's not looking good. Oh, there it is.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity.
20 years my
Explain
steward.
yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
So they thought he lost his mind.
All's
Ooh, what
fine,
language
John.
is that?
Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
What a statement. Okay, who's John? 20 years my steward. 20 years my steward. This is the captain. He's the only one here who would have a steward. John. Is he the one who lost his mind? Okay, let's go find out. Can I go see his face? That is first mate. 20 years my steward. 20 years my steward. Okay, there's not that many stewards, so this should be easy to figure out, right? Philip Dahl. And then there's a guy named John, who is John Davies. Oh, the mates are the... Okay. "20 years my steward." Philip Dahl. Okay. There's that guy. Philip Dahl, you done messed up. This guy, what is he wearing? I can't tell. Oh, this is that guy up there. Okay. What? Okay. Oh, I get to see everyone. So this is... surgeon's mate. Okay. Who are you? You're the surgeon. Yeah. That's gotta be the surgeon. He has the bag. I love how they were like, we just don't know where the leg is. It's on the other side. It's on the other side of the ship. It's not that far. It's not that big of a ship. This is... Oh, Captain, my Captain. Who are you? Oh, you're that guy. I wonder if this is like the bosun. I guess we don't get to see who that guy is. Okay, I recognize his stupid face. What's going on up here? Oh, have I come up here yet? I have not really. This is interesting. Okay, so you're that guy. Who are you? I can't. There we go. Oh, that's the guy that went to go poop and got squished. Is that the butcher? Yes, that's the butcher. He was spiked. He didn't survive after this chapter, I believe. Okay. It was an accident. The only accident I've seen so far that was truly an accident was the cargo falling and crushing someone. He was crushed by cargo. That was his brother. Okay, let's try and get back in here and act like I know how to do this. Okay, so let's take a look at the list of the names, because then that means we have two people that should have another last name. In which case, this could be the Peters brothers. But we would have it would have shown that, you know, he was crushed. We know that he was crushed by cargo. Does it only keep the ones that are... No, it has the ones that aren't correct, too. So we have the Peters. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else. We have Witterell, which that's a brother-sister combo. We got Hoscut. That was the sister-brother. Witterell's husband-wife. Evans? No. Peters? They're the only ones. Is that what I'm saying? That might be what I'm saying, is that he was crushed. Yeah? I think I have that down. So that means this has got to be... Stop scrolling so fast. Nathan Peters? No, that's not how he died. He actually attacked someone else. Okay. Who did he attack? He attacked Lars. But we already have who Lars got killed by, right? Lars is fully done. Okay, that makes sense. That is Nathan Peters there then. Okay. I feel very confident about this being Nathan Peters. So we can at least put his name in, even though that's not how he ended up dying. He was shot by... Let's go find... Okay, he's the one being shot here. He was shot by Paul. He was shot by Paul. Paul. Look, there it is. Paul Moss. Okay. That's what I'm thinking is what happened. That or he was shot by the other guy. Okay. So we know what happened to him. They're bringing stuff in. Okay. So we know what happened there. Cool. I want to go back to see what happened to between Nathan Peters and Paul and stuff and people. Okay, so there's the foot. Hey. Oh no. There we go. This is Nathan Peters. He killed Paul.
Let them go.
Or Lars. Okay, so this is Nathan Peters for sure. And he was shot by her. Fascinating. Okay. He was not... Okay, he was shot by... See, I don't know which lady is which, actually. I think... Oh, me. Okay. Paul... Moss? Okay. This is not Paul Moss. This is... Well, no. Oh, see, now I don't know what the story is now. Also, this guy died then? Okay. Okay, I know. So much happening right here. I know where I need to go. And there's that guy. He's in everything once again. Oh. Who are you? You're that guy. And you stab... this guy. I'm sad that I didn't recognize that there was so much going on in other spots that I could get to. Who do I have as the lady with the brown hair? Miss Jane Bird. She's the one who shot. Or swap them around, but unsure. Hard to tell. Charles was knifed, but not by William. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best. This is Pete. This is Peter. No, this is not Peter. This is not the first mate. This is not the first mate at all. This is... I want to go back here. I want this, this. This is not him. Either this guy or no, this guy dies in the same story, but where? I don't know. This is weirdly becoming more convoluted instead of getting easier. Tell Pete's mother what? This is Soldiers of the Sea. I don't know where this actually is. Could be that, but no. I don't know. But it's okay. This is hard. This is not an easy game. Was he clawed? No, he was spiked. I solved other fates in chapter 1. Fantastic. We got him right. Thank goodness. Yes, Samuel Peters was the one crushed. And Hawk Sang Lao was the one that was shot by Henry Brennan. Oh, we're getting there. We solved 6 today, so this is great. Doesn't feel like a waste of the stream now. Thank goodness. But I do think that's where I'm going to end it for today. This is a lot going on, and I am mentally exhausted, and I'm ready for some ice cream. So, but we're almost there. We're over a third of the way there. I don't know if that's really a good thing, but we're almost there. I might try to do some in between, but I try not to because I prefer to do it all on stream. Anyways, thank you all for coming to stream. I appreciate you. This is always a good time. I'm glad I got to have the break between work and this. It really helped. In any case, I hope y'all have a great rest of your Monday and a great rest of your week. And I will catch up with you next week, or if I decide to have another stream just cause, I'll see you then. I say that and then I don't do it, but we'll see. There's things I want to test. Oh, I didn't know you were here. Picture of a crook. I am making progress. Thank you, Frizzy. Thank you all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Bye. I can't get out of this. Let me free.